All right, so let's design our next major project that will be on Cucumber using page object model approach, and we'll be including page factories as well in this framework, right? So what we're going to do first, we're going to design the layout, the architecture layout, how the packages will be managed, right? And we're going to add all the dependencies. So we'll be creating a Maven project, right? So let's start designing the project. Cucumber BDD, basically behavior driven development, right? We will be creating a lot of feature files, the stories, right? And then we're gonna see how the runners, the step definitions, how these things will be created and will be mapped with page objects, right? So let us see, let us create a new project and see how everything goes. So we'll be creating a new Maven project, not just simple Java project. So we're gonna select Maven project from here and create a simple project. Click on next. Group ID com.w2a artifact ID. The project name I'm gonna give as Cucumber page objects, right? And click on finish. So we need to add all the dependencies first to the project. So let's open this, and inside the pom.xml, first we'll start adding dependencies. So go to the pom.xml file. Let me increase the font size. Right, and we'll start adding dependencies. So first we'll be adding Cucumber dependencies. So everything will be available on mvnrepository.com, right? So we'll search for Cucumber, and we'll be running Cucumber test through TestNG itself, not through JUnit, as TestNG provides us so many options which we might not see in Cucumber JUnit. So we'll add the Cucumber TestNG, the latest one, right? Then we'll add some more Cucumber dependencies, that is Cucumber Java. Then Cucumber Core. And the other Cucumber dependencies as well. So JUnit we don't require, Core we have already added, Java we have already added. This is one of the dependencies which we may require, so we're going to add this Pico container as well, right? And then we're going to add dependencies for Selenium. So as of today, the latest Selenium version is 3.9.1. So we'll be working on the latest one itself. And okay, and there's something for extent reports. So that is Cucumber extent. Okay, it's not showing over here. Report. Yep, this one. So we'll be adding this one as well. Not the third one. I mean, probably the latest extent reports are licensed ones, so we may not get something that is free. So I would try this two right now. and later on we'll see if we can change the dependency version as well. Right. All right. So these are the jars that we require, and we're going to add later on what all additional utilities that we're going to include. So we'll be adding those jars later on. Right. So let's start designing packages, like what all things we will be including. For page objects, we will be keeping all the page objects inside the main package, right? And the test package will gonna contain our runners, like the run cube file, where we will be defining the Cucumber runner, right? And all our step definitions will be inside the test file itself, right? Where we will be finding the elements and working on that. We'll be using the Cherokee language, that is at the rate given, when, then, and, right? And then the resources of test will gonna contain our feature files and the XML files, right? So if I talk about the main package, the very first thing will be defining the page objects, right? Whichever website you're going to automate. So you'll be defining the actions and locators of page factory elements, as in I'm going to create some packages. First, let's design the package and we're going to add the code later on, right? So this will be like pages, so whatever pages that you need to automate will be keeping a package for pages, right? And inside this pages, I'm going to add two other packages. One will be pages actions, and one will be the pages locators. So all the page factory elements will be kept inside the locators, right? Then we can add some utilities. We're going to add a package for utilities, common utility methods, right? And that's it. So we're going to add further later on. In our test Java package, we'll be including some runner classes, runner, and then we'll be including our step definitions, like the way we write steps in Cucumber, right? And then in the resources, we'll be adding feature files. So I'm gonna say features, and I'm gonna add one runner as well, because we'll be running it through, we'll be using testng. So there will be a runner called as testng XML file, right? So these are the things that we will be including, and this is how the architecture of a basic Cucumber it looks like. Your runner, your step definitions will gonna get like functionality from the pages itself, from the page object itself. So whatever locators, whatever elements that we will be storing it on the page objects, we will be using them in our step definition of Cucumber. All right.